Hey guys, welcome to the latest edition of the Muir Reflection. John from the John Muir Show here, and yesterday was the first day of 2020 Democrat presidential primary frontrunner Joe Biden giving his own daily briefings on the Chinese coronavirus. Of course, we've seen for many days now President Trump and the White House's coronavirus task force members, they have been giving official briefings to the United States, keeping people updated on the Chinese coronavirus and the effort to combat the Chinese coronavirus. Now, Joe Biden, the former vice president, who again is the Democrat frontrunner in 2020, now he too has decided that he wants to have briefings. He's doing his own briefings. They're not official, and I can't imagine that if anyone's going to be honest with themselves, that they're actually taking this seriously. I mean, for goodness sake, President Trump, he's got the coronavirus task force. He has some of the best doctors in the world who are there addressing the United States. Joe Biden's just there being Joe Biden. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. I mean, it's actually quite dangerous what Joe Biden's doing if anybody actually takes him seriously and listens to what he has to say. He's in no position to speak on this, especially considering the state that Joe Biden's in. For goodness sakes, the guy can't remember what state he's in half the time. He can't remember that he's running for president. I think he still thinks he's running for the U.S. Senate. He can't remember what century it was. He was vice president, on and on and on. So are we really supposed to take advice from that guy? Well, hey, just in case you missed it, and I don't blame you if you did, I did follow what happened at Joe Biden's briefing on the Chinese coronavirus yesterday, and not surprisingly, Biden was telling one massive lie. Biden continuing to say that President Trump, he didn't respond quickly enough to the Chinese coronavirus. Mr. Biden, I know you've been forgetting a lot of stuff lately. Maybe you forgot this one as well. It was almost 2 months ago. It was back in late January, before most of the United States population was even paying serious attention to the coronavirus, that President Trump sensibly restricted travel to the United States from heavily affected parts of Asia. A move that experts have stated inevitably saved many American lives. And since then, President Trump has added more heavily affected areas to that restricted travel list. He's ensured that all non-essential travel at the U.S.-Mexico and U.S.-Canada borders would be halted for the time being. President Trump, he started this all off with swift action that you criticize to this day, even though, again, medical experts have noted inevitably saved lives. If you had your way, Joe Biden, more people would be dead in the United States as a result of the coronavirus. But that's the lie that Biden continues to tell, that Donald Trump didn't take the necessary swift action to combat the coronavirus. It's another Biden lie. Just like Biden is lying, he's been lying for many months now when he claims that President Trump referred to some of the racist individuals in Charlottesville, Virginia, back in August 2017 as very fine people. Biden claims that Trump was referring to the Klansmen and the neo-Nazis who were present that day as very fine people. No, he wasn't. It's simply not true. There is video evidence to show that Joe Biden is lying. President Trump never referred to any of the bigoted individuals who were present in Charlottesville, Virginia, as very fine people. He had said there were very fine people who were having a civil discussion about a statue prior to all the bigoted individuals on both sides of the political aisle showing up. But at no point did President Trump refer to any of those bigoted individuals as very fine people. Actually, he condemned all of them. He even condemned the Klansmen and the neo-Nazis by name multiple times. But to this day, Joe Biden still lies about that, just like Joe Biden now still continues to lie about President Trump's response to the Chinese coronavirus. The reason for it, because Joe Biden doesn't have any real criticisms of President Trump. So what does he do? He goes lying about Trump, just making stuff up. Somebody like that, not responsible, certainly should not be the next president of your country. That's all the time that we have for today. The John Muir Show, each and every weekday, 8:40 a.m. on WTAQ, 9 a.m. WSAU and WHBL. Till next time, I'm out.